Alright, hello everybody. Believe my base is pretty much done now, so I wanted to give a run through of it, just in case you guys were curious to get a more up close look. So, just going to be flying around in God mode looking at it. So, this is my main fighting area. I used to have a separate tower behind this middle pillar here. Decided to get rid of it, never really ended up using it. I always just fight out of here. I've never had a mass failure, so I just got rid of the second tower, just because it was pretty useless at this point. Anyways, this is where the zombies start off. I don't have any issues with them breaking this side. I repair them maybe once every 3 hordes. Anyways, they come here, climb up. They don't have any visual of me, so they don't try to, like, the cops don't try to spit or anything. They come up to here, and I have to choose one or the other way. When they come here, their vision is blocked by these hanging down bars that I have right there, so they still are not trying to spit at me yet. By the time they get about here, you can now see where I sit, and that's going to be hitting me. So that just does a little bit of extra damage. These are basically what I'm shooting into, and there's 2 or 3 blocks deep in here, so that way it doesn't break through this side, and then they get visualization of me. I might break through one of them, a Horde Knight, just as the damage from the guns. Anyways, it might look like a jumbled mess with all these wires, but I'll show you what they look like from above. Everything is pretty organized. All these are electrical cables, obviously. Jump into those. If I go into God mode and look from above, you can see that everything is pretty much doubled up. So this first one is just the initial tripwire, and that was just because I could get something coming along there. Otherwise, all the other cables are all doubled up in an X, so there's basically 2 durability for that to keep going. So 3 here right at the very beginning, in front of the 2 sledge turrets. These keep them away from like damaging my whole like fighting area, and these are all titanium blocks here. And as they get closer, there's 2 on this side, 2 on that side of the spike traps, and then these just help funnel them actually onto the ramp when there's multiple of them trying to walk through. Yeah, so that's the main area here. I ended up putting this barricade up here because occasionally I had several of them like loading up together here, and one would like jump up, and I occasionally would get some that would try to run across these pillars here. And if they did that, then they would try to jump up here and come across, and it was just annoying. So once I put the security gates up here, it stopped them from being able to jump up. So anyways, these little side areas here, I'll show you how I get to those, but this is just so I can come across over to here, repair these. I can jump through them, and I can actually reach from in that middle bar area. I can reach and repair any of these blocks as necessary. It just reaches enough. Coming into the area, so this is my main fighting area. It's pretty simple, just stand here and shoot. Usually on Horde Night, I'll grab from my base and I'll just kind of toss in here my repair area. I do carry just the necessary things that I need to repair my tools in this little wall safe here. I do close all these doors just so birds don't fly through, but most of them try to come through these grates up top. As you know, they just come straight down. And I honestly just have a single shotgun turret, and it ends up taking care of all of that. They never try to attack these units here. I've never had to repair these a single time. So that's my main fighting area. Down here, I ended up putting a blade trap on each side, because I have dogs that come through and they
My
start to
sensors have picked up.
blow apart the bottom. The front, I don't necessarily want to put spike or blade traps up here because when a demolisher gets kicked off, sometimes they'll blow up down here and it just destroys them pretty quick. You can see all these damaged ones from my last Horde night, from occasionally having a demolisher come down here and fall down. But this is like 3 or 4 deep for my main base down here, and I've never had a whole lot of destruction. I do keep another little side entry that I can get up into my fighting position just through here, and just taking out these bottom 2 blocks of the stairs allows them to not be able to jump up, so I never have any issues with any zombies trying to come up this way. As you can see here, now I'm just back up into my fighting area. I keep my generator just down here just so that in case they do spit through here, it doesn't just whittle it away and damage it. Otherwise, I don't have any issues. As you can see, my base is connected to my Horde base. I don't have any issues with it whatsoever on the actual night once I open up this. That essentially is separating my base, so it's, you know, 2 separate bases. Their pathing doesn't look at mine at all, so I don't have any issues with anything breaking down here. I used to have this connected thing, and I thought that that would be enough, but I lost several elevators in my actual base by trying to do it that way. And these lights down here are mostly just for aesthetics. I like the way that it gave the kind of sweeping effect with the light there. So yeah, that's my main Horde base. As for my actual living areas, just wanted to have fun with it. I've usually always just built a very boring on the water box on stilts with a killing Horde. Pretty useless. I mean, a base is mostly useless just to store stuff, but I wanted to have fun with it, make something achievable. As you can see, I'm day 181. Took a while to get where I'm at, but it was fun while I was at it. So anyways, this is my elevator here, going all the way up. Got plenty of room for parking more vehicles. I do plan to keep collecting as many vehicles as I can, so I'm going to keep parking them through here. If necessary, I can build out the 2nd floor. As of right now, I just have the 1st floor, and let's go up to the 3rd floor. So this is what I have right now. I have the van, go-kart, quad, and the mining cart. This mining cart is awesome. I'll show you that in my actual mine once we're done with the base. Again, here, just if I do get more vehicles than I can fit in here, I still have the option of building out my, I think this is the 4th or 5th floor, and then we can go up to the very top. Oh yes, I just finished building out my sacrifice room. Ended up having a whole bunch of pumpkins and was trying to think of what I could do with them, so decided with this extra floor I'd make a little sacrificial room, a little altar here, and you know, gonna do some things. Leave the imagination up to you. Keep my land claim block here, just good even area. Oh yeah, 5th floor is my other entry if I'm coming from this way. Can drop this down. Oops, I need to turn the time up on that. So can enter it through there. Come back into my base. So usually I'll have my elevator just parked at the 6th floor, and I'll show you why right now. Just kind of makes it easier to maneuver around. So 6th floor is where I keep all my main stuff. It just gets really easy to come on, change the timing on that. Just is a lot easier just to jump up here, run straight across the elevator, and then run back straight down in case I have to run back to my base during the middle of a horde night, which sometimes I've had to do to grab some extra materials if I forgot them. So going into my main base, again, I wanted to keep everything purposeful. So instead of just having obnoxiously floating stuff, I just made it look like they're strapped up there, like, you know, garage organizers. It's just regular blocks that I kind of strung across the bottom of it, and it worked out well. I think it looked really nice. I keep all my stuff as raw materials, which is just you know, stuff that I mine, etc. All my food ingredients, hand weapons, armor, anything that is used for crafting, and any electronics and placeable items, as well as just a bunch of my schematics. And then my other boxes, I had a safe before, it didn't have enough storage, so I just kind of threw a safe on its end and changed it from these ones with screens just to the blank, just to get it more of a safe appearance. But I needed more space because I end up having a whole bunch of ammo, which I do plan to set up some more turrets outside, so I'm sure I'll burst through all this ammo real quickly. But again, that's all my weapons and guns and ammo. Just item mods, weapon mods, and anything I'm planning to sell. I'm actually going to make a trip pretty soon to the trader and sell a bunch of stuff. After buying the mining truck that you saw outside, I don't have any more money. And the last box that I have here is just my cooked food and finished drinks, as well as medical supplies. Anything that I'm grabbing most of the time. Just a quick grab as I'm going out. I can reach through the chemistry station. I wanted that here with it just because it seemed more fitting. And this is mostly a blank box. Wasn't sure if I was going to need it for anything, but put it there anyways. Stole this really nice sign from the POI. And my just living quarters. Kept all my main crafting items over here. And I just wanted to make a little hangout area. Got my projector, not that it would really do much against glass there, but didn't want to put a big old blank thing there and ruin my view. During the daytime it's really nice looking. And here's all my just stations. Everything fit quite nicely. Made it so mostly seems to make sense. Workbench, carpenter area, ballistics table, everything is accessible as it should be. Not that you would be running any long lumber down the workbench, but what can you do? Research area, recycling station. I have that set up on a switch back here. I do need to rewire it. I just was messing around some more stuff, but have that set up on a switch. My maintenance station, and everything does reach all my storage, so I never have to worry about the reach of that. Little festivity decoration area, artisan table, and tailor station. More stuff that you'd be doing, in a, I guess, quote-unquote bedroom area, which is why I kept my bed over here. And then I did, these are not craftable or anything, but I really wanted a fireplace, so I did go into creative mode and gave myself a fireplace, because I just wanted to add the little cozy atmosphere. So that's my base. Oh yeah, up top. Up top I have my whole garden area. Around the whole outside I have mostly just chrysanthemum seed, and then everything else is my eating food that I grow. All the chrysanthemum goes to feeding the apiaries. Keep 8 apiaries because I am very bad at maintaining them, so maybe once every 2 or 3 days I'll remember. But it gives me enough to craft some honey and keep some for recipes. Keep my chicken coop here. I need to feed them. They're neglected, living on metal, but what can you do? crafted both of the main helicopters because why not? The DH-800 is this big one. It's really fun to fly. I really do enjoy it. And the Raven, it's fun. I take this if I'm just planning to go to the I guess local city over in the desert, or if I need to go back into the jungle forest area over there. This road that way is my main Wasteland city, and just you can barely see some of the POIs over there. That's my other Wasteland city, and yeah, that's what I got going on up here. This is a fun, tiny landing area. I do land them. Sometimes it takes a couple tries, but yeah, that is actually landed. Would be nicer to have a bigger one, but I didn't want to ruin the look of my base. Anyway, so this is my base design. I thought it was really fun. Took a while, a bunch of iterations trying to get these designs right. Yeah, and I wanted to have fun with the colors of lights because you can in Undead Legacy, and I thought it was really fun. Very, I guess, unpractical. I think I've got probably 1,500 watts of lights on this base. But it was really fun. Took a long time. Couldn't figure out what to do with my mining trucks. I just kind of built a little patio thing for it. The zombies do come and kind of punch it, and that gets annoying. But yeah, so that's what I got. I wanted to show you I'm just gonna fly through. I wanted to show you my mine and the reason for my mining cart. What is going on there? That's weird. It was really fun. I enjoy mining in this game. I don't find it a tedious task. It's, I don't know, I guess kind of soothing. In case you don't know, for these elevators, the best way to make them work is just to select the floor, jump in the cart. Sometimes they'll phase through the flooring or they'll get froze up top. So yeah, anyways, oh yeah, I just built these ramps, not used to that yet. So I started off this mine, and I'll show you this, but I started off here, which is why I have my SMG turret set up here. Just one worked for me, but yeah, you can see the depth of it there, but I have a new entry that I mostly go in now because I am usually mining quite a bit when I go through. So the mining cart is super nice. It can drive up and down really steep terrain. So before I drive down there, just so you can see where I'm at, this was also one of my open mines. So this is what my first mine began as. This was rock and iron. Very large, but I wanted to keep it mostly underground. This is, I'll show you this fun little tunnel also. But this is where I did most of my mining down here. Oops. Let's just replace that real quick before I crash. Have several offshoots going across. This one, there was a couple titanium nodes that was going through that way, I believe. No, titanium was over there. This was just iron, sand, and rock. Titanium was all over here. This turned into lead here, but I finished up the titanium right when I hit down there. So this ran dry of titanium now. But quite a large area. This was all done with the Valkyrie drill and several tens of thousands of gas. This was that hole that I initially started off as. When it got to the massive part, and once I got the Valkyrie drill, that's when I decided to build a little mining track, because I would load it up too quickly. This I can jump through here, but it's a little sketchy. These are just support columns just to make sure I don't collapse my whole mine. And yeah, this is going to be my next area down here. This goes down to bedrock. So this layer down there is bedrock, and that's when I'm going to basically just go and, you know, spread out on either way. So again, the mining cart is really nice. It can go up a 45-degree angle just fine. Tires slide a little bit, but it does a pretty good job. Oops, need to upgrade these. Just was building this out. So this is a little kind of pointless, but I wanted to keep an underground tunnel to a new titanium node, so I did. Spent a lot of time mining, but again, I kind of find it just soothing, and it's kind of fun trying to keep it as smooth and nice as possible. And here we come out, going up. So again, this is a new titanium node, a bit a ways away from where I was at, but it's essentially a connected shaft that I don't have to worry if I want to come through at nighttime, or if I need to, for some reason, get out quickly. So I come up here. I made a little turnaround area so I can turn my cart around and get ready for a quick departure if I need to. And that's parked. And this is my new titanium node mining area in here. I just got rid of all the other titanium, so right now it just looks like it's a bunch of iron, but there is titanium under this iron and kind of spread throughout here. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Just due to time's sake, I'm just gonna pick this up, and since it's daytime now, I want to show you what the base looks like with the background. If the skies will clear up. There it goes, loads all in. Alright. So, my first base was kind of over there where the exclamation point is. I just hijacked a POI. But I went out exploring and I was driving across this road here, and when I came across here, I saw this little hill here, and I knew that I had to have my base here because it overlooked this lake. I thought it was super pretty, with being able to see that I do have compo pack, so that is, I believe, a compo pack village. It's a bunch of like Asian inspired buildings. When the skies are clear, you can see out this window, and it's really nice looking. So, yep, that is my base. Hope you guys appreciate it. Took a long time. Anyways, thanks for watching.